Hello, Scorpio, to a timeless love variant reading where we discuss however love may be absent or present in your life. Bear in mind, you may also be just here because you caught a vibe and see whether or not anything within the storytelling time is yours. Some detail about me is I am Master 7th, aka 7th, that reads these energies for you should you want to know who she is, what she's all about, and what I have to offer. There is a link in the description box below for some more insight. However, some detail is that I'm a master healer that provides remote wellness and or tarot intuitive insights. There are other various links within the description box to help you navigate this channel and to see whether or not you can benefit from my sister channel. For if you are Scorpio in Sun, Rising, and or Jupiter position, this reading may provide you universal justice. However, should it be anywhere else in your chart, you may be in search of emotional redemption and or just could benefit from the content over my sister channel. Both channels have timeless content for your viewing pleasures. Remember that this is not a one-to-one reading. This is a general collective insight, so use your discernment to take what's yours and leave the rest behind. All right, Scorpio. Time to reflect upon the past. All right, 9 of Cups. All right. This is a forced energy. Okay, you're forced to be put in time out. Yep. Forced energy. You're forced to be put on time out. Justice is saying you are sitting your ass down in detention and you are going to understand what you are guilty of. And all these emotions are like, wait, what am I guilty of? Why am I feeling guilty of anything? Trigger. You're not guilty of anything. Just sit your ass down, relax. Take off your jackets, take off your shoes, stay a little while, you know? Chill. Some of y'all need to go in a staycation mode because of all that which you can't talk about, all that right there, all that feeling in your head somewhere, in your chest, right there around the heart area, that tenseness behind the shoulder blades, yeah, that right there, those ass cheeks sometimes hurting, yeah, I see it, just uncomfortable, busy, be a busy body. That's why you're being told, sit your ass down. Relax. And before you start thinking that sitting down relax means you need to take a deep breath, nope. You just need to sit with yourself for a minute. This is I get it. It's we want to term it healing. No, be with yourself. That's healing. Some of you are so uncomfortable being with yourself, and it shows. It's not showing up in the places and people and areas that you don't want it to. For that, you're secretive. You don't put your business out there like that. But I mean, if that resonates, something's smoking out of that pores. Either quite literally. Yeah. So why do you need to sit your ass down? I mean, marital issues, terms and agreements and contracts that have been meddled over and fight over and discussed. That tug of war between who's that one person, the right person, how can you elevate that relationship, how you can let go of the other. Looking inevitability in the eyes of both situations and like accepting it for what it wants to deliver, showing up to that deliverance. There's a lot of no-care attitude in a very healthy way. The reason why it's not sit down and take a breath is because you need to be understood. I just heard you need to be understood. But not that way. You need to understand that you're understood because you understand a lot. And the busyness of that, how you operate, and the business, how you converse, and how you show up to other people. Very astute knowledge comes from you. Even if you don't consider yourself someone who knows textual verbiage to be an expert at something, to provide counseling man, you trigger someone into just like wanting to listen to you. And not because you have some emotional expression upon you. No, you're, again, very secretive. You don't talk about everything and anything very easily. But there's a presence, and you're doing that within yourself that makes you that Scorpio. That's Scorpio right there. There's a permission to. I don't know if y'all can hear the music. Can you hear the music? I can't get in trouble if it's like outside. It's restaurant music. Shit, that's background noise. Pollution. City pollution. Okay, but I see the reason you not needing to be told ongoing to choose the healing journey is that the way you've accepted who you are already permeates healing energy within your life. Whether you consciously accept that term or not, it's already in there. It's already stood its place. It's made its placement. In either the form of trauma and you learning that about yourself, putting yourself in a line of fire and learning about that, learning about death, having a close loved one pass away, and learning about that, like those learning stages, the inevitability of shit is the reason why the death card belongs to you, Scorpio. There is an absolute gorgeous way of how you intertwine the inevitable misery with inevitable blissfulness. And that's where that song came up. Sexy. Because that's the energy that you exude out of your pores. And some of you might be in a stage of just certain evolutional stages in your life, whether there's a bits of maturity around it and whatever. Those are all the people here representing in the cups, you know, having something to say about a viewpoint of what you do and why you do it and why you should do this better, and that's not how they would do it. They have a lot of fucking shit to say, all right? They're making your head hurt, all right? That's the stress. That's the stress of all these people here wanting you to pick them up and have a sip of their content, and then in the meantime telling them how delicious it was, and if you saw before taking the cup whether it was half full or half empty, or you pessimist or optimistic. I mean, you know, tell me. Some of you are good in the profession, so you're readers. Some of you should be readers. Come on over to the dark side of the moon, as I always like to trigger and say. Get the woo-woo started up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more people in the immediate life that do far worse things than what they ever could imagine tarot could induce in fear. No, what tarot exploits is the fact that people are shit. Woo! Alright, let's keep going, huh? Let's keep going. While you sit your ass down. You stay there. You stay put. What was it? Super Nanny? I think Super Nanny, and don't quote me on this shit, but for some reason, that's how I remember it. Like, her way of disciplining is to take, like, however age you are. If you had to stand in the corner, that was the mini minutes. So if you're, like, 15 years old, you've spent 15 minutes in timeout. So maybe that's however many minutes you need to sit down. However old you are. Sit with yourself. Sit with those choices you've made. Sit with them. Let them rummage through you. Let them be representative of what you've conquered, what cargo you have done metaphorically and logistically. Some of you are really good contenders to providing product and an enterprise of some kind, okay? I'm laughing because the secrets of the universe here with justice and fucking Hierophant is like, if y'all don't sit your ass down and get these downloads through meditation, daydreaming, color, whatever whatever you need to create a safe world that you will finally just take a moment to your fucking self. Yeah, and just live with that for a moment. Yeah, 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, you know. If you spend longer than however many years you had your solar return, if you spend like 5 more minutes, you get bonus points. Bonus points. Oh man, it's like when I hear something like that, it reminds me of Mario Kart when you get that star. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you get that star. You're onto something with the High Priestess. You're onto something if you situate down. Mommy dear is coming to discipline your ass. Uh-oh, watch out for mommy. Watch out for mommy. Ooh, Ooh. It's all fun and games until we have to process those memories where you may have had a paternal figure lay their hands on you. That's another reason why your ass needs to sit down, because either wants to make justice due to that shit real quick. If you don't know what I mean, hop on over to Bastat's energy, the goddess of mother and fertility. And no, not seventh that reads the energy, but the energy that is read from it. Go back home, ladies and gentlemen, all those in between and beyond who claim themselves to be Scorpio energy, which is pretty much all and everything. Because the story is old and it includes Scorpio, but I think that includes some version or not a secret that may never exploit itself. Meanwhile, as the secret has been told that there is a secret, the secret is no longer a secret, so there must be an answer within the conquest. And the clue is this, ladies and gentlemen. The clue is this. If you want to know the secret as to why Scorpio is an old tale, the clue is this. The world. So we're all still figuring out if it's flying around. And the conspiracy that the world has to offer, the dark side of the moon that we will never see according to the niche of science. But I do wonder if we were to close our eyes and become the high priestess in the views of this energy, because this is just a clue. This is not the answer. This is just a clue. What? The secret lies in the high priestess. What can she see? And how does she see it so well? How does she... Scorpion's like, oh God. I think I understand because I'm not reacting, but I need to understand more, so I want to react. I don't know what to do. That's good. It's nice. It's a flower learning. It's becoming a flower. And then dealing with the narrative. Everything around it is telling the flower, you're very unique. Psst, you're very unique. Yes, there are other flowers amongst you, but you, this flower, psst. There's no other. There's no other. There's no other. You're gonna deny me being the whispers telling you that you little old you right here. That's trying to figure out the mystery of the universe and all. It's contingent on feelings and shit. Trying to figure it out in the busy bee moments of responsibility and shit. Who's now being told, sit your ass down, is becoming induced with your own 7 energy. And how lonely that feels, and how prime 7 may feel. And then why 6 is afraid of 7, because 7, 8, 9, and then, oh my goodness, I learned all that because I sat myself down in 9 of Cups energy. I am my own High Priestess because of my feelings. I contested the world. I figured out it had to do with my choices. Some of them were so sacred, I thought they were sacred according to the universe, because the Hierophant is telling holy matrimony is holy matrimony, and holy shit, I made the matrimony, and please provide me justice. 1515. Make it make sense, because I'm still, after all this, in this energy, because I can't understand what this is. So, Scorpio, I suggest you do what the beginning card was. Maybe repeat this image. Find a bench, sit down. 1551. Alright. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning or night wherever you are in the ether at this time and space. And may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. And take care.